We are Andy and Julie Monroe. We've been at Trinity for 12 or 13 years. We've raised our children here, huge part of our family. January 7th, following just my routine mammogram, I got the telephone call with news I was not expecting when they said, "Julie, I'm sorry, but you have breast cancer." It was, as I said, the very last thing I expected to hear, and it felt like I'd been hit by a truck. She was talking, and to be honest, it's like I heard white noise, just terror, I guess. I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I didn't know I couldn't hear or even understand what she was saying. All I could think, it was just taking me back to when my mom was diagnosed. I was 13 when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and that became our life, and we fought it for 18 years until she passed away. And all I could think was, Emmy's 15. We can't do this. We can't do, and it was just terror. And then all of a sudden, I heard Jeremiah 29:11. I could hear a voice and just like see the verse in my mind that I know the plans I have for you, plans to not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And it's just a sense of peace came over me, and all of a sudden I could then hear her talking again, and just peace and strength. And so I said, give me a minute, please. I need to get a pen and paper to write this down. So got more information and details. Of course, then my first phone call was to Andy. And then after telling our immediate family and our kids, Andy's next call was to Toby. He's our small group leader. And that was on a Friday. By Sunday, people at church several people knew we had small groups Sunday night, and they just wrapped us in love and prayer and support, and it just has grown exponentially from there. I've had one surgery, and the day of that surgery, we are being so loved. Just prayed for food, tons of food, fundraising even, gifts. I cannot imagine going through this journey without our church family. The blessings are just, it's just spectacular. I can't wait to be able to return this to one of my church family members in the storm of life. One in particular, Julie Summers, who is in the midst of her own battle with breast cancer. And she blessed me with an Amazon list of things that I would need for surgery and recovery and treatment. So that's just an example of the way that we take care of each other. Together we is not just a sign on the door. It's how we live. It's how we take care of each other. It's how we do life together. Together we live out the word of Christ. It's who we are, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, when Julie found out on that Friday, and Emmy was playing in a tournament in western Oklahoma. And I didn't go to the game on that Friday, and we went on Saturday. And of course, we're wrapping our heads around it. And we left Saturday the game, and we were talking about it as we get in the car. And at 15, Emmy's one remark that sticks in my head is that 5 is stronger than 1. talk to Toby. 5 goes to 10, which goes to 20, which goes to 40, and it just kept growing. And the amount of people, as she said, that have reached out, done things for us, helped us, and just loved on us, prayed for us. I remember our first surgery, it was really only about an hour and maybe 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. I spent the entire time in the waiting room just answering texts and updating people. I mean, and it's not like everybody was up in our business. It truly was just the love and support. And I don't know how many times it wasn't together but it was together, we're gonna do this.
And just the way that God is moving through all of this and showing himself through all of this, it's just so obvious in so many ways, and that's a whole other testimony that I could go on about. It's so obvious in so many ways that he has divinely planned this. He's going before us. He's taking care of us. He's putting the people on the path with us. Cancer is bigger than me. We're in the middle of a debacle with the insurance company. That's bigger than me. But it's not bigger than my God. And I know he has this. I know he has us. And like I said, he's made it so obvious in so many ways that he's going before us, and he has this plan. He has a plan for me. He's putting the people. He has us right where we need to be with our community. And we know it's going to be okay.